Okay.
Nak tengok Adam tidur tak?
Tak nak.
12 o'clock, the fella still sleeping. Nonsense, fella.
Hey, so dia bangun lah.
Oh, dah
Dia tak
bangun.
dengar.
Okay, yeah. You know, I have to address the white elephant in the room, Rod. This is between you and I, but obviously we've got, the special guest here today with us. It seems like Aishah's family is a superstar family, . Last week we had a father on, and then this week we have her sister-in-law on. How is this, How?
Yuna is in the house. We're in Yuna's house. Hey, why is your house purple all lah? So nice, beautiful.
Are you just seeing this? Thank you. Thank you. No, I had to, I don't know, make it like a really cool spot for me to be, creative and something that will motivate me to do work lah. So it's like, this looks nice. Okay, I'm gonna do work now.
Okay, before we carry on asking you about the new normal, Raya, Yuna, we've said this a million times, but we just want to keep saying it. Even though we have a good relationship, right? But every time we talk to you, it's like, we're so proud of you. Recently you shared that a picture of you in New York, all over every other billboard in the center of New York. My God, we couldn't be so proud. I want to name drop every 5 seconds, like, I know Yuna, but I just held back,
It's okay. No, go. Carry on. Do it.
Yay. But yeah, we're so proud of you, and thank you for putting
Thank
the
you,
country
thank
in beautiful heights. Yeah, okay.
So
Thank
you've been
you
a busy
so
bee,
much.
a lot of work during the show.
Well, yes. I mean, 2020 was supposed to be a very busy year. I wanted to show you my 2020 planner. I had
Where is it?
how to take over. I had like a little book. It's like taking over the world 2020. So I was like so excited. I never have a planner, but this year I decided to get a planner. But now it's just like berhabuk, So but yeah, it was supposed to be a busy year. I think the year started off like, really busy, me traveling and going for, different things like shows and shoots and events. But of course, I think when this happened, it's, I don't know, like it's a chance for me, someone like me to just stop and rest. And because I think if I would have like carried on working, I think I would be like super exhausted. And I don't know, I don't know, I just have a feeling that something would probably happen for me to just like, I cannot do this anymore, and I'll just like stop anyways. But now, at least like I get to be at home. I think this is like almost going into my 3rd month of just staying at home. I don't even go outside.
It's good.
But yeah, it's good. It's okay, but sometimes you just feel like, what's gonna happen next? But alhamdulillah, I've been like keeping myself busy. Like I decided to, build like a little studio space in my bedroom so I can, be creative and still connect with the fans, like via streaming and IG live, and also work on my music. So yeah, it's been okay.
But those 3 months of being at home for you have been extremely fruitful. I mean, just by someone who is, like, I'm someone who's constantly browsing your Instagram, just seeing what's up and all that. And then pop on my timeline, you've upped your TikTok game. You're doing streaming. Pakai baju wedding tau, Prem.
I know, I saw.
Her wedding baju.
I saw, I'm like, how long did Yuna take to get into this dress and then to get out of it? I'm like, I would never even bother to do this TikTok.
I know. Adam was just like on the side, like, it's just like looking at me, just like, what is going on? I'm like, at least you can do is help me, He's just like, but it's fun, like I think I saw someone tweeted the other day, like for a lot of artists, like we don't really like social media is like you need like a completely different team to handle social media, and for me, I used to have that, and
Yeah.
sometimes even having that, like your social media is not taking off, like like you trying to get like more engagements and more
Yeah. Yeah.
followers. So that's like the goal, like when you
Yeah.
have the social media team. So all of a sudden now with COVID-19, everyone's social media is just like booming, and it's
Booming.
like,
Yeah.
woo, like everyone's just following. The engagement rate is like through the roof. So actually the social media team is actually COVID-19. It's just like helping yeah, I know. So but no, I mean, like, other than that, like, I think the most important thing that I feel for me to do those kind of stuff is not just like, oh, I'm trying to get more followers, just connect with the fans, like during this time. I know they're just at home, and sometimes a lot of people, even though they're at home, we're not going through the same things. Like, I have, alhamdulillah, I have a comfortable home, but not everyone is as fortunate as I am. So we have to think about them and be there for them as well. So yeah.
Yeah. It's lovely how you said not everyone is going through the same thing. Yes, people use the term very loosely. We're all in the same boat together. And recently I read something. No, we're not in the same boat. Some people have a cruise liner, some people have a sampan. Now, many of people of your peers, your musician friends, your artist friends, especially these guys who rely solely on the gig economy, like performers at clubs, at bars, they're all really, really suffering. What advice would you have for them? Like to stay afloat, to survive?
Yeah, I think you just have to be versatile, like this is when whatever that about social media technology, this is when, even if you don't know anything, this is the time to learn, because you can also make money from social media, and you can also make money from doing like virtual concerts. And this is the time to like look into it and research, because this is really the future, like, and it's not like the first time you hear like, oh, virtual concert. It's been done like before, through YouTube, and like YouTube stream, and on Facebook Live. So yeah, I think that's like where I think like a lot of artists should be looking at, like, if they're trying to like plan for like shows. Even you see like friends of mine who organize festivals, like music festivals. They're going the what do you call it, they're taking the streaming route now.
Yeah, the virtual
And
festivals.
yeah, exactly. So you just have to what's that word, like, adapt to the
Innovate.
yeah. And yeah, you just have to like find people to learn from. Hey, if you want some tips from me, Yuna, you can just hit me up and just like, hey, what's your setup? Like, when I go live, I have all these things. So it helps with my performance and the quality of my like live streaming shows. So that's what you have to do, Nala.
It's also easier to hit up celebrities and artists now because everyone's at home. So technically, you have more time to check your DMs, right?
Yeah,
my wife was
definitely.
watching Rob Thomas and Matchbox 20 the other day, just yesterday, and they were at home live, and they were playing from individual homes, music and all that. And
wow.
Awesome. Hey, this is the new Raya for you, right? For everybody. How is it different this year?
Well, of course, we have to be away from each other, especially like for me, for my family, I'm not able to go back to Batu Gajah, Perak, to celebrate with my family and my cousins, my relatives. So I don't know, like, I guess it's kind of like a bittersweet Raya, like I get to be with my parents, just us, just the four of us at home, and with the cats. So we're just gonna be hanging out, like makan kue raya and like, raya food. But of course, like after, Ashraf passed away, like I think like we kind of like all of us, my husband and I, like Adam and I, like we knew that, this raya was going to be different anyways, so it was going to be something else, like we'll try and like appreciate every single moment after from this moment on, so Raya was gonna be one of them lah. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Aishah, you can talk, I know it's awkward that your sister-in-law is here, but you...
She did the same thing when
Aishah's like, yep, I know.
We haven't heard a word from Aishah. That's very rare that Aishah doesn't speak. So Aishah, treat Yuna like you don't
because
know Yuna.
We'll cry, we'll be crying on Zoom. Like,
that's why I quickly came back and I changed the mood because I knew that was going to happen.
Okay, I want to talk about the things that you've been busy with during the MCO. Now, during the MCO, you have managed just from home. Didn't you had like a magazine shoot, right? Which
we did.
Shot, styled, did your makeup and all that. Was it for a local magazine or a US magazine?
It was for a local magazine. So I have like a really good relationship with Marie Claire Malaysia, and the editor Azza like reached out to me. Is just like, hey, you want to do this thing? And I thought like, oh, this is cool. Like, I have nothing to do. Bring it on. Let's do it. So she sent me some clothes over like from brands, and I had a lot of fun just styling myself, and of course forced Adam to take photos, just like, no, you be upstairs, I'll be down here, and this is the angles, so he helped me a lot. It's like, what, Sam?
Did he just wake up?
He's like, I did the angle.
Well, it's good to have a husband who's a full-on executive producer. I mean, yeah.
No, he did a great job, and like we had a lot of fun. Like, I finally went into my swimming pool. I've never been in it. It's always just like my nieces and nephews. So it's just like, okay, this is the time to go into the pool and take a photo. And it was fun, But this was, of course, before Blue Ink shut down.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Shut down their company. It's so sad. I know, but we managed to do that. So now I'm on the final cover of Marie Claire Malaysia.
You should take it and keep it and frame it up, because that will sell someday, or memory someday,
Yeah,
the
definitely.
last ever.
I do. Yeah, I do want the physical copy of the magazine. Yeah.
Now there's that. You guys say now Aishah ask question. Now Aishah cannot stop, so you must wait.
No, go for it, Aishah.
Go ahead.
We're more than happy. Go for it.
Okay. So now, other than this shoot and then upping your Insta game, and then you started off doing live streaming. So that's how it started up. I was watching the evolution. You started off doing live streaming, talking to people, and then it kind of evolved in you and Adam have started off tinyclass.com. So it's like an online learning platform.
So it started as a workshop at Tiny Forest. This was back when we still had the actual space in Subang Jaya.
Yeah, Tiny Forest is that business that you have with your mom.
Yeah,
where you guys
the plants one.
The plants.
I bought before.
The one at the side, right? The side of your sofa. Is it, Prem?
Yes.
It's the plant beside your sofa.
I thought you were talking to Yuna. I'm like, yes.
Sorry.
Next to my sofa.
Because I was just wondering which plant in his house was the tiny plant one.
Got. Okay.
Oh, yay! Thank you. Anyways, I'll send you guys some. Don't worry about it.
Yay!
I got you. So Tiny Forest is a plant online store now, but before that we had a physical store. So we would do like some workshops, like some tiny talks. So from there, we thought that maybe, hey, this could be something, but we just didn't have time to like really dive into it and actually work on it. So now that we have some time, Adam and I, we just like, hey, let's just start a website. I feel like I want to teach, I feel like we could really do something with like Zoom or Google Hangout. Like we can, just, I don't know, share some stuff,
Right.
Since we're not going out there. Like, I'm not touring, I'm not in the studio, like I'm here. So why not just like give classes to maybe like other up and coming artists who want to learn from me, you know? So
Yeah.
Adam would be teaching like his music video stuff, which is really good. It's really great class. Like, I love his class. And I teach introduction to songwriting and making an album. So my class, like a lot of artists took my class, like Najwa, Mahyudin, and Airlifts. We have Luna Dira. We have Alex TBH.
Oh
wow! All the big names.
Yeah. So, you know, and I'm really proud of them for taking my class, because, you know, sometimes like you just never know, like, and I'm just like out here like, come take my class, don't be shy. And maybe they're just shy, you know. So I'm really happy. Like, I'm always happy to, like, artists, other music artists signing up for my classes. So yeah, it's cool. We're planning to do more classes next time. Maybe you guys can teach too.
Yes. No.
Whatever that you want to
Can
teach.
I join?
Can.
It's funny,
Okay.
it's funny that you said that. Oh, wait, Adam said something.
What'd you say?
How to fight professionally.
How to fight professionally.
Yes, that would be ours, right?
How to pick a fight professionally.
That's funny. That's funny. It's funny how you said that, you know, since the MPO started that you're not very busy. But oh my goodness, you have constructed your own studio, you got a business, you did a photo shoot. If that is not busy, I wonder, when there's no MCO, what's your schedule like? Do you even sleep?
I feel like, wow, Rod, like, I think, you know, working from home is busier for me. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot more things to do, because of course everything is online and, you know, like digital with music and everything. You don't actually need to be in the studio. You can just like email, you know, my producers will email me. Just a few days ago, my producer emailed me 100 like instrumental music, and I was just like going through 100.
He has a lot of time on his hands.
He probably just like collected like some songs. Here, Yuna, take it, like if you need anything. And now I'm just like, okay, I'm good for the next 2 years or something, you know, like for music.
I know, right?
But if you know, I'm not at home, I think like my schedule this year would be still traveling, still doing shows. I was scheduled to be in the Philippines right now, like for a shoot, for a talent show. And you know, obviously all productions is just, you know, being pushed back till whenever, we don't know
when.
So yeah, I think a lot of traveling. I think a lot of traveling.
Sorry guys, we only have 10 minutes left.
Okay. Yuna, question for you now, because of the CMCO, like you said earlier, you know, you couldn't travel back to Perak. I'm sure when you go home, balik kampung, there's always one special dish you look forward to, either cooked by your parents or your aunt or your cousins. What is the dish that you miss this year? Because man, I miss the sambal and the mutton at Aishah's mother-in-law's place, and every year I've been going to, and like, oh man, this year tak dapat.
That's right.
Oh wow, what do I miss? Let's see. I mean, for Raya, definitely like the rendang and lemang, like at my kampung. I feel like, you know, there's something about it that's just like different. You know, it's I don't know. It's just like we have this rendang ayam, which is from like ayam kampung, you know, so it's really good.
Yeah.
It's
different.
really good. So it's like the feeling of waking up in the morning, and then you go for Raya prayers, and then you come back and it's like, ooh, it's time for the rendang.
I know, and you can finally eat breakfast after an entire month, and you're like,
month of not doing,
so good.
Openly. Just kidding.
Okay.
Was puasa tough for you this year?
What?
Was puasa tough for you this year? I mean, you know, you staying home. Did it pass faster?
Definitely.
Or was it, really?
I feel like I think like the starting of the day is usually like the toughest, but then you get into like 3 p.m. and by 3 p.m. I would be downstairs mopping and vacuuming and I'm fine. Yeah.
Right.
So it's just like you're doing all these other
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
And then you're just fine and then all of a sudden it's just like time flies. Like for me, time flies. It's just like,
It
oh
does,
my
it
gosh,
does.
it's like
I
6
guess,
p.m. already. So
yeah, once you start doing work, your mind's off the hunger and everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yeah, it's
We want
been
to ask
okay.
before time runs out. Want to ask about one of
Mm-hmm.
your latest projects, like your, MCO Baby is your new song.
Oh, when you said MCO baby, my eyes open like, hey, what is
I know.
Yuna
I
not
was
telling
very
us?
smart there. I was very smart there. Like, ooh, hooking people in, sensational. Ooh,
MCO baby, Aishah dapat
and
this baru ke? I'm like,
sassy.
I put myself, baby. I'm like, what? No, just kidding.
Stay Where You Are. Your new song was
Yes, yeah, so
recorded at home, was it?
no, it wasn't. So I actually had the song in the vault for like a year plus. But it was just like a draft, it was kind of like a demo. We didn't do anything anymore to it. It was just that one day I was in the studio, I recorded this with my producer, Jason. And I think like the first week or a few days after I got back, finally, like I decided to mess around with my piano that I haven't touched in like 17 years or something.
Oh,
It's so old. So it's just like,
yeah.
but away. And then I started playing and I started playing that song. And then I decided to record it, put it out on Instagram, and a lot of people like really liked it. So, I told my managers, hey, maybe we should release the song, like I think it's a really good song to put out now,
And perfect timing, the title,
yeah.
Stay Where You Are. Perfect,
Yeah, but I think like the main message with this song, is just, stay connected and stay positive, stay motivated, and stay lovely, stay the way that you don't forget who you are, even though you're we're all going through this in our own like unique way, but try and stay connected with the people you love, and even though we're apart, we're still together. So I think that's like the message that I wanted to kind of just like stand out like with the song, so yeah.
fantastic.
Okay, lovely.
All right, I'm good. Hold on.
Are you good, Aishah?
Kids, come
Auntie
say
Yuna.
hello to Mama Liz.
Oh, Mama Liz, yeah.
I yelled into your ear.
We're done, right?
We're done.
Stop recording.
I'm
Stop
gonna
recording.